Dr. James Kennedy once said that it is better to plant an apple tree than to pick apples. How much better, though, to plant whole orchards than to plant a single apple tree? I have spent the past 30 years of my life picking apples and planting trees by doing evangelism, training evangelists, and planting churches in both France and Quebec. However, as I survey the French-speaking world today, I see the opportunity to plant whole orchards through the training of Christian leaders. Through evangelism efforts, people have come to Christ in great numbers in French Africa, but the lack of biblical training has led to weak and shallow churches full of syncretism and heresies. The cost of sending a pastor to a Western seminary is not only prohibitively expensive, but the long distance is also unhealthy for the life of the local church that loses its pastor often permanently. Though some local seminaries exist and are doing a good job, they barely scratch the surface of the great need. Our partnership with Third Millennium Ministries has the answer. We can, in our lifetime, make biblical training available to the leaders among the 250 million French-speaking people in the whole world, in their own language, through a training tool which does not uproot future leaders from their home churches and ministries, does not require expensive seminaries in their nation, and best of all, it is completely free. With Third Millennium Ministries, we are in the process of bringing a biblically sound, comprehensive seminary education into every church and home.
Third Millennium Ministries has developed an award-winning video curriculum which offers a biblical seminary education course by course. By combining carefully crafted visual, auditory, and textual elements of teaching, Third Millennium teaches complex doctrines at a master's level, but in a way that will be accessible to French-speaking leaders worldwide, many of whom have a very limited formal education. Thanks to the advance of technology into even the most remote parts of Africa, it is now easier than ever to distribute this material. We have now fully completed the first course, the Apostles' Creed, and is already being watched by hundreds of French-speaking people throughout the world, with most of these views coming from African countries. Over 5,000 predominantly African followers receive our updates, videos, sermons, and seminary courses through Facebook and the web. A French pastor or layman can watch the video, read the text, listen to the audio from the website, the Huguenot Heritage smartphone app, or by receiving the course on a USB thumb drive.
Establishing a bunch of seminaries to train the Francophone church worldwide would cost millions of dollars and would still uproot the Christian leaders from their homes and ministries. However, we actually give our video seminary education for free. But as you know, it's not free to produce. It costs an average of $50,000 to produce one complete video course. With $800,000, we would have the funds to complete the full seminary curriculum. For only a fraction of the cost of one seminary, we can train thousands of future leaders. Once a course is produced, it can train leaders for generations to come. The script of our second series, We Believe in Jesus, a course on Christology, is now fully translated into French, and we are ready to enter into production of the video curriculum as soon as the funds come in. Please pray for the financial provision for this next course and consider giving yourself as the Lord leads. Every dollar counts to bring us to our final goal.
Half of Third Millennium's 16 seminary video courses are already translated into Mandarin Chinese, Russian, Spanish, and Arabic. We now need them in French. I have the best translators possible, ready to start translating the rest of the curriculum. Our production team is also ready to produce the next course. The harvest is ripe, but the workers need to be trained in order to train others. help us equip a new generation of workers right where they are, in their own churches and homes, in their own countries, in their own language. They are thirsty for the solid foundations that come through theological education, and we have excellent training waiting to be produced for them. Help me to plant an orchard of biblically trained leaders in the Francophone world today.